What's up, Internet? Cory Zamier here, collecting with Cory. Welcome back to Thrifting in Connecticut. Let's take a look at some thrift stores in the illustrious state of Connecticut.
Probably gonna end up picking this up amongst this, I don't know, what looks like Gundam model parts that are falling apart. We got two Spider-Man figures. You got 6-arm Spider-Man and a classic Spider-Man in here, and it's only $2, so might as well. The bullshit N64 controller, a bullshit Sega Genesis controller with A, B, and C. You notice that? And then a little too realistic light gun. And they have the Duel of the Fates going on right there. Yeah, Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan. What the hell?
I never played this one.
Not yet. Yeah, I know. $3 worth the
Okay.
Yeah.
The first one I ever played was
It's like sports games though.
I skipped the Brotherhood, I skipped the first one, I went to the second one with Ezio.
Yeah, I've
Hold up. Wait. A Mega Blastoise, Mega Venusaur. Beast is still here. Magic 8 Ball. Will I find any video games today? Cannot predict now. Oh, how fucking good are you? This has been here. I don't know if I filmed it in the other video, but it's missing the first disc. Random PAL copy of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. $4. I just thought the pallet cases were a lot cooler, but they take up a lot more space. Got another one. Indiana Jones. Oh wow. I just walked right past this. That is a day one buy right there. What else do we got? Nothing. And nothing. It's amazing that it's still there, sitting right on top. Nice. Get this for the house. Holy shit. This was my childhood. Garfield books. I had this one. Those are pretty cool. But $95, $250 each. Crazy. Of course, the only one that matters has its price going up. Not bad. $2 each. Pokemon Ranger strategy guide. It's interesting, but I'll never play the game. This one's been here forever. Forever. Another one, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. To be it. Sealed. Yeah, not that. Not really worth it. Santa Claus or Freddy Krueger? You be the judge.
Alright guys, we're back. Let's take a look at what I was able to pick up. I don't know if all this is going to be in chronological order. This is just what I had in the pile. As you can see, I have not opened this bag of action figure stuff. So we paid $2. You can obviously see a 6-armed Spider-Man in there. I'm pretty sure there's another Spider-Man in there amongst Gundam parts. So let's see. We've got the 6-armed Spider-Man from Toy Biz, I'm pretty sure. I think I had him back in the day. Really cool figure. Kind of weird that, like, his action is, like, you squeeze his legs and his arms flip around. It's not really that great, but I don't know. Back then, I feel like every so often they came out with figures that needed to do something, and that's what he does. Gundam parts. Unfortunately, these are from Gundam model kits. So they're not quite as cool as like the Gundam action figures that you see sometimes. They're a lot flimsier. Got like what looks to be part of Epion's leg. And we got Epion's head in here, I think. Maybe not Epion, I'm not sure. I'm not up to date on all the Gundams, but another reason I wanted it, it had another Spider-Man figure, just a basic Spider-Man. I've actually never seen. I'm gonna have to clean them up. These have like a film over them. Like, did you ever, when you were a kid and you took a bath, did you ever bring your toys in there with you? This has like that soap film on them. So you just need to be clean. That's all I found for action figures. Everything else was video games. Mind-blowing. I never find video games at the thrift stores, right? It's always strategy guides, action figures, and garbage. But we found actual video games. At my local Goodwill, from what I remember. You know, I actually don't... I picked these up so long ago, I don't remember what thrift store this was. I know it was a Goodwill, I just don't know which one. We picked up Ninja Gaiden Black for the Xbox, complete, pretty nice shape. It's only $2. Pretty good deal for that game. And Dark Watch, which I've heard is pretty good. It's a 1 to 4 player game. Actually, this might be different than the game I was thinking of. This one's like this one's first person. I was thinking of like some Diablo type game. Maybe it's let me know in the comments below if I'm thinking of a different game that's similar to Dark Watch. It's kind of like a 4-person game where you can like go through it like Diablo style. I don't know. I know it's an Xbox game, but Dark Watch, only $2. Not bad. Might keep it, might not. Who knows? I'm actually going to go a little bit out of order on here because these were We picked these up just last night. They came in these little drug dealer baggies. 2 of them were just out on the shelf. Could have been stolen for, you know, for whatever. Does not say when they were put out. I don't know how to read their tags specifically. I know some places you can tell like when it was put out. But we got, for the Game Boy Color, Uno for 2 doll hairs. Didn't have it. At least I'm pretty sure I don't have it. And Uno is actually a card game I used to play with my family quite a bit, so it's kind of cool. I don't know if it would be any fun on a Game Boy, but, you know, it's whatever. And then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the Game Boy Advance. Another game for $2. And then behind the case, they had a loose copy of Mario 64 DS. And I already had actually 2 different cases for Mario 64 DS, so I'm going to have a complete copy to resell because I already have the game. Alright, saving the best stuff for last, or at least the best game for last. At my usual savers, I was able to pick up 2 games, well, 3 technically, but that was only because it was bundled, for $4 total. We got Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Looks very interesting. It's a Rockstar game. I've never played the Max Payne series. I've seen some gameplay. The first game looks kind of rough by today's standards. Maybe this one's a little bit better. The graphics definitely look a lot better. I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep it. And then the next one were with the CDs. These are where this is where they usually have just like old PC games. And one of the games that was in this bundle is actually a PC game. It is Star Wars Rebel Assault. This is just the Super Sampler, so it's not even the full game. So it's, I'm pretty sure, basically worth nothing. But it was bundled with Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the PlayStation. And it is complete, has the bonus disc. Unfortunately, the little hinge that would, you know, let it flop out like this is broken, but the discs are in there and they're in pretty good shape. So $2 for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, not a bad deal, and it's actually the best deal I've had for about the last month at my thrift stores that I can remember. I'm doing these thrifting videos a lot more often now, so it's like I have trouble remembering if I had a better deal recently, but can't complain about it. very happy to have it. Not going to actually keep it because, as you guys know, I'm a wuss when it comes to survival horror. I'm not going to play it. I'll watch someone play it, but I ain't playing it myself. Hell no. But that's going to do it for this episode of Thrifting in Connecticut. Let me know in the comments below what you've been able to find at your thrift stores lately. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Go check me out on Patreon if you would care to. Big shout out to Todderbert for his continued support. Best Patreon subscriber in the world. And as always, keep it real, Internet. I love you guys.